Hello guys, I'm Dean, aka the Blue Crusader, and welcome back to the channel. In the video game world, there are stories of haunted game cartridges, scary locations, or ghosts coming to life through the screen. Today we count down the top 10 video game myths. Number 10. The Ghost of Jolene Cranley Evans, Grand Theft Auto 5. Also known as the Ghost of Mount Gordo, Jolene Cranley Evans is the deceased wife of Jack Cranley in Grand Theft Auto 5. The game features information that the player can read and figure out what happened. Of course, Jock had pushed his wife over the edge of the cliffs and she fell to her death. Although he was arrested, he was released as it was deduced that the death was an accident. The player can find the spirit at the top of Mount Gordo at night, between the hours 11 PM and 12 PM in game time. When the player gets too close, the ghost will disappear, although if you walk away she will reappear. She has a permanent horrified look on her face, which leaves rotating around her. Occasionally the player can also hear creepy moans coming from her ghost. When you get too close and she disappears, the rock reads Jock in blood on its surface. Number 9. BERZERK. BERZERK is an arcade game with a competitive background. According to Complex.com as a source, in 1981, a 19-year-old competitive gamer called Jeff Daly allegedly passed away from a heart attack after achieving a high score on the game of 16,660. It is also said that only a year later, an 18-year-old called Peter Bukowski also passed away of a heart attack, some moments after achieving a place on the top 10 high score list. It is speculated whether there is any coincidence in this, and conspiracy theorists have taken note of the high scores containing the 3 digits, 666, which is often tied to the devil himself, and they claim he played a part in the incidents. Number 8. Zombies, Half-Life 2. When the zombie sounds are played back in the game Half-Life 2, they don't seem to make sense. For an example, if you've watched the Idiot of Gary's mod back in the day, or have messed around in Gmod itself, they'll sound as if they're saying, well, although semi-true, when the sound is reversed it says, help me! Followed by excruciating pain and the words why. This is certainly creepy. Whether this was an Easter egg left in by Valve or reversed as it sounded too dark, I'm not sure, but it makes for a great myth. Number 7. The GOLDSHIRE Children, World of Warcraft. On World of Warcraft, apparently a number of children spawn in GOLDSHIRE at 7 AM server time, standing in a strange formation. Formerly they stood in a pentagram shape. As they walk, sounds such as banshee screams or the sound "you will die" are heard in the background. They walk all the way into Stormwind and back to the house, never breaking the formation they walk in. Although some players have found them, it is speculated whether they are still in the game as they have not been seen for a very long time. Number 6. Mortal Kombat GORE. Mortal Kombat, a classic in arcade games, is a game that's iconic for its gore and violence. When it reached the Super Nintendo platform, the blood had to be removed. A rumour arose that there was code where players could activate the blood mode to re-enable gore. However, it turned out to be a hoax. You can find mods to activate this mode nowadays, but it isn't the same without the hype it received from the game's release. Number 5. The Suicidal Photographer, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Although an older title, San Andreas still boasts a huge open world, like its successors, which include GTA 5. However, to the south of the trailer park, which can be found near Flint intersection, there is a random citizen that can be seen shooting photographs of the Los Santos skyline. After he takes 2 or 3 pictures, he commits suicide by walking straight into the sea and drowning himself. The strange thing though is that the photographer can be a man or a woman of any age. The NPC seems to be random each time. There is no way of the player preventing the suicidal photographer's demise. However much you walk in front of them, they will sometimes say "excuse me" in some form, followed by walking straight into the sea. Number 4. Ben Drowned. A fan of the Zelda game, Majora's Mask, received a cursed copy of the game. The original owner of the game was called Ben, who allegedly died in a drowning accident. When going on the game saves Ben and Drowned, the player found himself in a glitched state, with Link appearing to have a broken spine, with a Link statue following them around. Messages such as "you shouldn't have done that" and "you have met a terrible fate, haven't you?" appear on the screen when players attempt to mess with the game's cartridge. Another weird phenomenon is that the player mysteriously sets on fire at certain points within the game, as well as hearing strange screaming noises. Number 3. KARAZHAN CRYPTS, World of Warcraft. The raid KARAZHAN was hugely successful, and people asked for a sequel of some sort. Rumours came about that there was an alternate version of KARAZHAN, hidden where the player could go down into some form of crypt. The only way known is to enter by exploiting the collision system and performing a wall glitch. Inside is a really creepy graveyard of sorts, with tortured people and corpses hanging from the ceiling. It is said that it was scrapped as it was too dark and violent for the game. Number 2. Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe is a creepypasta where apparently someone received a wrong or messed up version of Sonic. In the game, the main characters of the game, excluding Sonic, are chased by a demonic version of Sonic himself, with red eyes. The player is confronted by Sonic as they are asked to play a hide and seek game with him. He then proceeds to chase them across a fiery burning platform until the player is killed. The ending of the game features a loud scream of pain. Number 1. HEROBRINE. Minecraft has always been filled with creepy creatures like skeletons and zombies, although HEROBRINE is said to have the appearance of a normal Minecraft player skin, but with white eyes. The creepypasta describes him as Notch's dead brother, along with a reply from Notch saying he is no longer with us. However, Notch followed through with a real reply stating HEROBRINE is not in the game, and because of this, the staff over at Mojang feature HEROBRINE removed in the patch notes of each update. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed it so you don't miss out on awesome daily top 10s, gaming videos and much more. Leave a comment below if you have any awesome ideas for future videos, and be sure to smash that like button to show me you enjoyed it. See you next time.